Hey, welcome back everybody. Well, here's our next project here. And if you look at the top of that piston, look closely. Ugly, isn't it? Well, if you really look close in here, you can see all the bing bong little pings and everything. Well, that's what happens when you drop a valve. You see it's broken off in there. Drop the valve. Ugh, isn't it? Not just nasty. Well, I think it's safe to say this head is toast. I might get some valves out of it, but more or less toast. Well, then what are we gonna do? Well, look at here. We got a whole engine. This one has a bad crank. So, we're going to take this head, cylinder, piston, all this, put it on that. So that's what we're up against. I got to take all this off. It ran good, it just knocked. So we're going to put all that onto here and hope everything's good. We're going to find out. We got to clean that gasket off and stuff like that. So I'm going to get started. I popped this off, so I got to pull this piston off. Need to clean all this junk up. Focus. Yeah. So I got to clean all that up. So I'll get most of the perimeter done. I guess I can show you how this comes apart. Maybe that'll help somebody. I might bring you in the stand and let you watch me take that apart, and then we'll do the process of putting it back together. Alright, well, I'll be back so we get the stand up and get some things cleaned up and ready to go. Well, here we are back. Remember on the last video I told you I was going to take this and put it on there. Well, I was in the process of that. And look what I found. I think that motor's a 2010. I'd have to run the numbers. Well, there is some discrepancy here. This is a 750. That's a 750. Now, look what we have here. This diameter is not the same as that. You kind of see it here. I mean, if you can look at it, see the thickness here, and the thickness there. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard. Let me get my micrometer here. But got to tighten down. Let's loosen that up. So miking that. Let's see, I'm going to mic it. I'm going to try to attempt to tighten it up. Okay, see that works in there. I'll show you. I'll just push it in there. Well, here, see the difference? Watch here. Let me get you, hold up, I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, there we go. Now I got you in the stand, I can show you here. So we're good. We're going to put this here, and you tighten this down so it don't move. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully it is. Actually, this slips in there, just slips in there. Now look at this one. Hear that? There's a big difference. It's like a 1/16 of an inch. Well, that cylinder will not set in this hole because of that. And let me show you that. You would think they're all the same, but that just goes to tell you. Let me pull you out of here. Let me back you back out. So this the good one that I got out of that, Man, I gotta back you up. Will not. I don't know if you can see how the difference in that is, but it is. This is bigger. I think you can kind of see it. Because no, it won't fit in there. It will not fit in that hole. So here's one way to tell you too. This is the old one I just took out of there. And let's I'll set it down in this hole and I'll show you. Hear it? Look at the gap. If you can see the gap. I'll show you the gap. Can you see it right there? See how much gap is in there? So I was like, oh, okay. That's what I thought. Well, this means that this one's probably a 700 and not a 750. Is what come to my mind. Wrong again. I went back and looked at the title. Yes, it's a 750. And I also, let me go here. Here's the junked up piston. Went to set this into the new one, the good one. Yeah, this is the good one. And it fits good. Fits like it should. Fits the same as the fit in that one. So, for some reason in 2010, now this is a fuel injection model. So I don't know if that changes things or not. I don't know. They made it, that sidewall, thicker. Which I'm all for thicker and beefier. But boy, it messed me up this time, didn't it? So, what it comes down to is I have to get another cylinder and piston. Because I want to keep those two together. It's a good piston, good cylinder, keep it together. Now what I can use is the head. The head's the same. So I'm going to use the head. I got a cylinder on the way to put on this to get this one going. I'll put that back into my archives or whatever you say. I'll kind of put it back together, put the old head on just to keep everything clean and together. And we'll wait for another one that comes up, maybe something around 2010, and we'll use that for that. So that's where I'm sitting. Now what I'm doing is I'm waiting. I gotta wait for that to come in before I can do anything more on this. And I was looking when I was sitting in the car looking, I was like, ooh, they pulled those caps off, so I gotta make sure I put all those caps. So I'm gonna have to look around on this engine before I really get ready to fire it up to make sure everything's back where it needs to be. Well, that's where we are on the Kawasaki Brute Force, the 2005. So when I get the part, I'll bring you back on and we'll have the assembly party there. And I don't know if you need to really see all this, but putting this all back together, no big deal. It's about the same as that. So I do got a good head, good cam here. I'll just use all this in that. Since this is good, I don't have to buy that. That's one part I don't have to buy. So, all right. Well, hey, I'll bring you back on if I have more different videos of different things. You never know what's going to come up. Just push the like button and come along with me in my little adventures and different things that I do. Everybody take care, and like I always say, every day you're upright and walking. Friends, it's a good day. Take care.